Salve galera, beleza? Aqui é o Will trazendo mais um vídeo aí pra vocês aqui no canal. Galera, seguinte, primeiramente tenho que pedir desculpa. Gravei a maioria dos vídeos, mano, com um chiado nesse microfone aqui, ó. Deixa eu mostrar pra vocês aqui, ó. Esse microfone aqui é um microfone de lapela. Infelizmente, mano, ele saiu tá com muito chiado. Eu gravei muito vídeo, muito vídeo. O gameplay desse Final Fantasy é gigante, mano. E vocês podem reparar que tem muito vídeo. Quero pedir desculpa pra vocês aí que vão assistir, que já assistiram. Porque, cara, infelizmente meu microfone foi pro saco. Que eu já troquei o cabo, ele continua com ruído e eu não sei o que eu faço. Então eu tô fazendo aqui na gravação aqui do, do microfone aqui mesmo do fone, né? Meu headset. E vamos continuar, mano. Tá? Pra você que tá chegando agora, deixa o like, compartilha o vídeo, se inscreva no canal aí. Vamos continuar a gameplay. Infelizmente vai ser assim até eu comprar um novo aí. Quando eu comprar um novo aí a gente mostra até pra vocês aqui o teste que eu vou fazer com esse microfone novo. Tá? Se você estiver achando ruim, vocês comentem se tá bom aí, tá ruim. Mas vou ter que seguir com esse microfone aqui. Uma luz do céu aqui. É isso mesmo? Medalhão. Uma luz do céu. Beleza. O desse microfone, mano, é que ele capta tudo, vento, tudo que vem pela frente ele vai pegar, cara. Até moto que passa aqui do lado de casa vai vir. Por isso que eu não queria gravar com ele, mas é o jeito. Falei com o outro aqui, vamos ver o que ele falou. Nem, na verdade nem li, né? Então não foi o Silvestre, mas o Oliver serviu de fantoche para a última. Quando John descobriu, ele tentou matar o inimigo. É isso aí. Acho que seu pai recebeu o golpe da lança teria libertado.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Aquele bebê lá nem existia, aquele moleque lá, mano.
Warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Você sabe sobre a última. A última tá dentro dele, mano. Tá. Ou ele não libertou? Que negócio que ele prendeu aqui no peito era o quê? 18 anos que eu estava saindo do seu cômodo do portal da Fênix. Não foi só a morte que veio me buscar, mas o outro. A última é movida por um propósito sombrio insondável. Por alguns motivos parece ser crucial para os... Não consegui pegar aqui. Ele não dirá esforço para deter você, mesmo que... Caramba, de novo não consegui pegar, mano. Mas por quê? Que utilidade eu poderia ter para uma criatura dessa?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might
a força de eco.
Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, Why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Sacrificou pra
Joshua.
tentar
Clive, it's Gav.
tentar
There's an
salvar o
army of Akashic
Clive.
at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Quanta situação.
I told you.
Achei que a artilharia, a capital das cidades livres, está citada no exército de monstruosidade. Eita, estão invadindo lá a cidade, mano.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall.
Que
Otto,
faremos?
prepare
Vamos
a
tirar o pessoal
stowers.
de lá.
Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin
Essa
my
musiquinha, eu
attendant,
adoro
who
essa
was to wait
música,
for me
mano.
in Tabor before we became separated.
All right, we travel together. If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
É, eu pensei que a gente ia pro reino do... Pro reino do... Do Odin, mano, mas a gente não foi ainda. Os quatro reunidos da hora, né, mano? Porque não era pequenininho os dois, os quatro aí. Até o cachorrinho. Capa e adaga.
It's like a dream. The four of us out
Vamos ver como
walking
que o Joshua luta, mano.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Your take is fine scout. If Canberra was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Subir de nível.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Não fez nada o Joshua, mano. Ficou ali com a espada parada.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Uma
Assuming they would
missão
allow it,
secundária ali.
the echoes have a will of their own.
A aeronave aqui de novo, destroços. Caçador decaído, né? E que soltou essas chamas aí? Ah, já até sei quem foi. Caraca, o Joshua, mano. Ei, Kiara! Fica quieta! Fica quieta aí!
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Very well.
Esse Chocobo morto aqui, velho.
I needed that.
Mano, deixa eu ver como é que tá aqui minhas habilidades. Aqui, era isso que eu queria liberar, velho. Era exatamente isso.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
It's what... There's a village not... We can't...
I'll go.
Thank
Vou fazer porque já é perto ali, já é caminho, mano.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Ali tem um fluxo de éter, velho.
Another ether flood. They're
Olha que
everywhere.
bicho aí.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Ali, ó.
Good. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Pô, não. Tem mais lá em cima, não tem? Aqui, ó.
You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Though Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem...
You must...
Wait.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnes when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel.
Fine. If you insist.
For Tyson!
Eu queria lutar, velho.
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Cara, vacilão. A gente ajudou ele ainda. Tratou a gente mal. As missões aqui, derrote um winner. É um dragãozão, tem que...
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Quem é essa daí? Quem é? Quem é?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei.
Levante-se, Lady Yotei.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace.
Ô, Kiara! Vai ficar lá fora, viu?
It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Ele vai lembrar de uma coisa.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you?
Vixe.
Distinguished members of the council.
Ilustre membros do conselho.
You must forgive His
Perdoe-se, majestade, por essa
Majesty.
intrusão. Eita.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Mano, já tá chegando ao fim, hein, mano. Tá chegando ao fim.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
Vai morrer tudo.
Enough.
Espada de Odin, velho. Caraca, mano.
Pathetic creatures.
Criaturas patéticas.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
É
The
isso,
girl is
velho.
still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
Ele tava no
It is
santuário,
old,
né?
ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote. I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord.
Senhor
My
senhorita.
lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends. I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in
Tem
service
imortal
to the
também, né?
Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associate problem. Will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Você aceita a pena da Fênix de
As long as
Cyril.
you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Joshua.
Pessoal, vou ficando por aqui. Se vocês gostaram, deixa o like, compartilha o vídeo, se inscreva no canal e valeu, falou, fui.